Different but Human by Pim, Pat, Biddle, Hoying, and Ben. Creativity as a universal language. Creativity is the language of people. Art is not language learned, but a language that is sown through your heart. It is the most important language. Our understanding about it depends on the present mindset we have for ourselves. We are all people with our differences. We use different languages, live different lives, and meet different people. We are different, yet we are all of the same kind. The language we speak cannot deliver everything we want to say. Actions, however, can. A person's creativity can connect people from all over the world because art isn't words that we can't finish, but feelings that reside deep in our bones. As Steve Jobs said, creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it. They just saw something, it seemed obvious to them after a while. Creativity is the most important thing in this world. Creativity, as we know it, is one of the most important things to have in this world. Without creativity, you wouldn't have anything. Art, music, literature, architecture, communication, culture, innovations, and human experience. Without creativity, we would just be animals without the capacity to have critical thinking, problem-solving skills, innovations, and fun. We would still be cavemen or Neanderthals. Still, there would be no development for mankind. With creativity, we get to share ideas, dreams, innovations, and emotion. That's why creativity is a universal language. You may be asking, how does this correlate to the 21st century? Let's say if we never had creativity in the first place, we wouldn't have anything and there would be no historians to make the term century. Therefore, there would be no 21st century. Creativity as a unique thought. There are billions of people in this world who come from different countries and backgrounds. We grow up differently, but we all have similar ideas on how life works. That is because we share things with each other. We share education, we share stories, we share music, we share sports, we share many things. And most importantly, we share perspective. In sharing perspectives, it will continue the growth of our creativity as a whole. Our differences aren't things to criticize, but things that make us unique and special. These differences shape who we are as people. It doesn't matter what religion you come from or if your living standards are different, but there will always be a way to communicate because human beings are so creative. We've created many different languages and traditions that stem from our own minds. Language barriers can't limit us when we communicate through art, performances, musics, and a lot of other things. Understanding differences through creativity. How do people from different countries understand other cultures and traditions? Simple. Through creativity. Creativity, like art and music, helps express complex emotions, ideas, stories, and cultures. One way people learn different traditions and cultures is from cultural art. This form of art allows people to learn more about histories and cultures. For example, Egypt. Egypt has some of the best examples for cultural art, like pyramids, tombs, hieroglyphics. These things I mentioned are from the creativity of the ancient Egyptians, which lead to understanding more about Egypt's history. Without creativity, stuff like art, stories, and cultures might never exist for us to understand and learn more about other people's differences. Creativity is something that has been passed on for generations to build the world that we live in today. The human race has created multiple ways to communicate, whether it's through languages, art, performances, music, or actions in general. Creativity is something that has been gifted to us to connect and grow. It is the thing that wills us to create art that shares meaning no words can. Our world has lived on creativity since long ago. And as long as the youth thrive and live with joy, creativity will flow while the world grows. Let's celebrate our differences, for they will be the spark of a growing light.